Fred here, and guess what? I am in the car that I hate most over any car in existence. It is fucking loud, as you can hear. There is a weird metallic noise in the back. The brakes are absolutely horrendous, and each time I downshift, there is a clunking noise behind the clutch pedal, like the gear linkage is hitting the firewall. It is absolutely slow, and the clutch sticks, so when you try to get away in first gear, it kind of just drops and the engine just stops, unless you're really, really, really careful. And what is this car I'm talking about? It's a fucking Mercedes. And if you look at the gauge clusters, there is no temperature gauge for the engine whatsoever. I would think that is a rather important feature on any car. This car is sort of built like a Hyundai Atos, but it's having a threesome with a Renault Clio and a Fiat Multipla. Also, no stereo. Ugly ass interior. Color green, blue, can't really tell. Downshift. There you go. As I was saying, anybody that knows me knows that I love me some Mercedes. I in fact have one that is 30 years old, and it's not in pristine condition, but it's very much drivable, and it's completely legal here in Sweden. However, this car is barely 15 years old, and we're sending this to the press. It is going to be in pieces very, very soon. It has kicked the bucket. I hate this car. I really, really hate this car. And I'm forced to drive it. Oh god, that noise. I really cannot tell who the fuck in their right mind wanted a cheap-ass Mercedes that looked like a Atos. Yeah, it really feels like an Atos. It does. But more of a luxury version of that. Not that I can really pinpoint what the luxury is. Oh, yeah, now I can. It's got electric windows. And the gauge cluster is pretty nice, but I mean, that's it. This is also the first ever European built car that is classed to be absolutely fucking deadly. I'm not kidding. It is classed to be deadly because it failed the ALK test, which is a very, very important test here. Oh, those fucking brakes. It doesn't take for shit. Swear that fourth gear noise. It will drive me absolutely fucking crazy. It feels sort of like I'm sitting on top of the engine, which is the entire problem. It's very short wheelbase, it is very top heavy, and this car wasn't even legal in Sweden until they implemented the ESP system, which is basically throttle reduction, which they made on the E-Class. Brakes. So basically they adapted a system they already had laying around and put it on your car, which is bullshit. And the sad part is that there is probably already cars like this driving around in Sweden right now without the ESP system. I am scared shitless of them. I really don't like this car. I've been driving a few miles right now on an empty tank, and it's still fucking going. So yeah, I can see the point there, that it runs on pretty much air, but that's not the point. You buy a Mercedes because you want luxury. You buy a Mercedes because we're turning. You buy a Mercedes because of that. I swear, the fifth gear is so far away from the other gears that it's just ridiculous. But since we're getting into more heavier traffic, I am forced to stop this video right here. See you guys later. And there it fucking is. Oh, it looks so fucking ugly. And how they even dare to stick that badge on there is beyond me. Let's see here. Oh, they have actually removed the 180A badge. Which it is. It's a 1.8 or a 1.6. You can get this as 1.6. Which means that they run on air. As I just proved. But that doesn't make it any more of a good car at all. Alright, see you later.